So I want to start with my personal story. I'm in the financial industry since 1996. I was bank manager. I did many things in the bank. And because my son's disability, I started searching what's going on. A few years back, one day, I cannot do it anymore. I cannot work for someone else because my son needs me. And I'm desperately looking for somebody can help me to understand this financial situation. Even I work in a bank, I know the dollar sign, how to count. But who is going to help me when I'm not there? Who is going to help my son? And that's my biggest fear. So I went to see my investment advisor, financial advisor at that time. She actually quite upset because I took out my $50,000 RSP to pay the medical bill for my son. And I was crying when I left her office because I need the money. So I still remember, and I say, you know what, Jolene, you got to do something different. Because I say, people don't understand the pain to take care of the special needs child. How can I look at 15 years, 20 years after I retire? I don't care. I have a child at house need the money. And I don't care, I pay taxes, right? Who has a clue what tax I'm going to pay? I don't know. I wait for so many years for the services, and I've been waiting list everywhere I can go to. There is no hope. I don't know where I'm going to get help. So that's what inspired me to be here today. I cannot sleep for a very long time, and I said I got to do something different. So here I am. Thank you. I'm going to continue. So next page. I am very emotional right now. So can move to the next page. Yeah, here, maybe here.
Should go to next. Just click it. Should go.
Next here.
Yeah, there.
Okay. So I do this for a living. This is what I do every day. And everybody's situation is very different. So I want to caution you to use some advice here because we just generalize that's the situation. If you do have somebody that help you financially, please do and go ask them the professional opinion. Okay. So this is my disclaimer from my legal department compliance. You can go through them. If you don't have the, is all the copy gone? Okay. We do have the, no, it's not there. There's more. Yeah. Okay. If people don't have a copy, don't worry. I have an electronic copy. I can send you another one. And I do apologize. There's a lot of information on this booklet. Okay, so if you don't understand, it's okay. There is a response card on your chair. And I talked to Yaselin about it. I do offer free consultation for 1 hour, and there's no obligation. Just need to let me know. I will not contact anybody unless you contact me. So let me know. Just put down your name information. Can give to myself or give to people. And there's no obligation. Just want to meet you and help you with some situation and help you to move on. Okay. So, okay. Left one? Ah, I see. Right now, we're about 1.7 million Canadian report having severe disabilities. And if you have a disabled loved one, ask yourself 3 questions. The first question is, where I do begin to save for the future? Second question, will anything I can do impact my loved one's social assistance benefits? Then you ask about tax benefit, what government program available, which is this gentleman and lady's going to talk about as well. So I'm not going to talk too deeply. That's why we're going to spend the rest of 2 hours. And what happened to me, how can I ensure my loved one is cared for? So I'm going to do something very quick. Okay, if you have a pen and paper, right? Okay, this is my, sorry. Put a triangle. This is 3 minutes. Okay, that's myself. I'm a caregiver. And that's my child need my help. Okay. So I'm going to build something secure. Okay. Easy to understand? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to ask about, okay, this is agenda. It's very easy. Cash flow management, I don't teach, but this I have to be very clear to say that. I have to look at how much money I can spend every month. Do I have enough? Try to maximize what I can save. Look at my credit card, look at everything else, you know, and then if I can save extra dollar, that's what I do in the beginning of my life. I pay for my son's program. Okay. Then what you also want to look at future, right? That's where the RDSP come from. And then if you want to set up a trust and power of attorney, legal guardianship. Then this is a tricky part. This is what lots of people forget. Emergency. You know what? Sorry to say this word. That's the forbidden word. That's where the insurance come from. What's that? Who insure? Insure myself, not my son. If your children still insurable, that's good. But I need to insure myself. If I'm not able to work, if anything happened to me, okay, who's going to pay for the bills? So that's my presentation. I know you're going to laugh, right? Because that's all about 3 steps. That's very easy. But it's lots of work to be done. You need to build your balance sheet. You need to make sure your cash flow is balanced. Lots of work. Have you done that? Yeah, I know. Budgeting, right? It's hard. Managing debt. I like to pay myself first. How about me? I remember when I had my son, I did not spend any money for shoes for 10 years. That's big sacrifice, eh? Yeah. So when I got my first raise, finally I was able to apply some kind of management job because I cannot really do too much management job because my son need my help. So I was run to work and run home, right? Manager, I have to stay late. So finally able to get some management job. The extra money I get, I buy myself nice shoes. And it's in my car. I only wear them in my office. It's $250. I still remember. That is something. You know what? Pay yourself first as a caregiver. I do ask you to do that from time to time. Because what I do at that time, I pay my son everything, right? But if you're not taking care of yourself, you cannot take your son, your child, your daughter, your loved ones. Could be your husband. So this is something, right? Then when you do that, you have to work out, set out your monthly plan, minimize the tax implication. How difficult is that? $25 you can start. I have that. I remember I put my little savings with ING Direct, and I saved my first $1,000. Took me a while. I took it out and went for a little trip. I know. That's what I need to do from time to time. So that's what you have to do too, okay? Who else, what kind of financial advisor teach people to save money? Gee. Okay, that's for the present. You need to look at cash flow, seriously. Then next step is saving for the future. This is RDSP. I'm just going to go quickly because the gentleman here is going to talk about that. Okay, so there's some critical age, right? You have to open it before age 60. And there's a $200,000 sum of money can put it in. And I can do that with you. We do the paperwork, we open an account, we invest the money for you. Okay, how to do it? I mean, you have a program available, it's federal government program. 1 beneficiary per account. You cannot go to 6 financial institutions and open an account every single one. No. 1 beneficiary per account. Okay, so that's it. Okay. This is, again, there's a $20,000. If an income under a certain level, you receive the bond, it's free money. As long as you open an account, the money goes in every year. There's also $70,000 you can claim as a grant as well. So the total package available is $90,000 cash on the table. Just remember these magical numbers. How to do it? They're going to show you. Okay. I'm going to fast forward. This is what I show my client, the growth, right? The government do their part, you do your part, I do my part. So we manage your money well, the money is going to grow. In 20 years, if you put $1,500 a year for 20 years at interest rate 4.75%, you got $202,000. That's lots of money. I'm doing it. If you haven't started, you need to talk to someone. Okay. Now, do you know your RESP also can transfer to RDSP as well? Again, the detail will be covered by you. Okay. The good news about RDSP, it does not affect all your benefits. And you can take it out for anything you need. So my son started his RDSP program 2008. And he can use the money for his first car. You know, he can use the money for to get his scooter, whatever he wants. 10 years. Just remember 10 years period. Money has to be there for 10 years. So at 2018, he can able to take some money out. Okay, and there's a formula when you have to take the money out. Okay, you know, sir? Any guess anything wrong? Formula. Yeah, when there's a formula. You want to ask some questions? No. Okay, good. Now, anybody have tax-free savings account? Good. Yeah. This is all tax-free. Okay. Any that special needs, I know it's funny. I know it's tax-free. People won't believe it. Are you serious? Yeah, it's tax-free. You put the money in, you take it out.
When it was 11,500.
Yeah. 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 Little Johnny had a grandma, and grandma actually passed away. Grandma was able to put the RSP into the RESP, but Johnny had to open an account before age 60 years old. So the RSP actually doesn't need to pay the taxes because it's a special need. And also, you can roll the TFSA into the RDSP as well. You can give the TFSA to your special need as well. There's a lot of implication for TFSA. So this is a very good account to use for tax advantage, especially in the estate planning.
You can use our RSP to transfer them into RDSP.
You use your own RSP only if you passes to give to the disabled child as a RDSP contribution. Yes, you can.
I can transfer all
Yeah.
my RSPs to my son.
Yeah, up to 200,000, right?
Up
You have to answer that later on.
to $20,000.
200,000.
We will talk, like Richard, is Richard here?
Yeah.
Like we will present later and give a lot more details about the RDSP.
Yeah.
And we'll go into specifics and then
Examples.
we'll be able to answer your questions at that
Yeah.
time.
The good things coming. I'm just the start.
I'd like also to know one thing, please, to help us. Because it's your speech for families with just young, relatively younger special need family members, or like in my case or other people's case, my son is 17, he's autistic. So this is, what can I do now? Now I am 62, so I don't know if, anyway, I don't want to, please keep flowing in here, but I don't know if it's...
My son is 16 years old as well, and there's a lot of things when they become adult. And so there's a couple of things. I just briefly said a few words, right? Which the lawyer answered, like guardianship, power of attorney. You have to think about that as well. And then also, if you're able to live independently. I have few family under my care right now. The child finally able to move out. But the one just moved out recently is 29 years old. Just 3 months have to come back. So there's a lot of situations I'm dealing with my client directly, and that's why you do need somebody financially to be there and help you through the situation. So that's why the role is so important. And thank you for putting me as a first to go through that important role, because sometimes it's difficult to say to somebody which don't have the number sense, because my client talked to me like it was $900, now it's $1,500 to pay, can I afford it? How much sacrifice I have to make? Can I take my money from my RSP or should I take my money from TFSA? So every situation is very different. So if you do want to fill out the document, you can give me a call if you want to. We can have the conversation. Yeah. You leaving? You go French one. Bye. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is page 21. Okay. It's for elder kids. There's educational money as well. This is a program available as well. So you can go online, take a look. I'm just going to go down to the last one, okay? Insurance needs the last one as well. Okay. I'm going to close up everything. That's me. Okay. I'm going to close our whole situation. I'll share a story to finish up. Remember the 3 steps about your personal financial situation. Remember to build a house or shell around yourself and your child. Not just the disabled one, but yourself as well. Without you, nobody can take care of them. Think about 3 situations: your cash flow, your emergency fund, and your future RDSP and trust. There's people to help. Yasmin just say something. It's good you come and help me. I say, yeah, sometimes we just look in the wrong direction. Sometimes we just need to turn our head. Our help's just next door. So one last thing I want to say is I always looking for people like Yasmin, like somebody, like a lawyer, somebody to come and help me. But remember one thing, the decision's on your hand. It's now. You're able to do something. Please be your own hero. Taking care of yourself first, and be your family's hero, taking care of your family. Don't wait. I have helping many families. They have disabled child. They haven't set up anything for them. They come and talk to me and they disappear. They have done nothing because overwhelmed, too much. It's okay. I understand. I started many years ago. So just do one step at a time. Talk to one person, deal with one situation, one step at a time. Don't give up, please don't. There is many things we can do. Start with RDSP, start with a power attorney, start with something, please. Please do something. I really urge you to do that because a lot of people, they walk away, they do nothing. So take a decision, 3 steps, which one I want to do. Okay, please, and thank you.